wherever she went. Since Lisa retired in 2009, she's been a model, an actress, a TV analyst. But today, if you call her a groundbreaker, she'll tell you she prefers the term torch carrier. Because she hasn't forgotten about all the women who came before her. Lisa felt like she was carrying the torch for those predecessors when she played. And she knew how important it was that her generation succeeded so that the next generation, my generation, could benefit.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. An overhead look at downtown Philadelphia. That's the side of our broadcast tonight. Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you very much. What a great comeback story for Derrick Rose. His resilience over the years of injuries has been rewarded. He says everybody struggles. People pretend like they don't. My down days were on TV, so I couldn't hide. The whirlwind I was in, I always stayed calm. I think that's just part of who I am. It's my character. Kevin?
Good insight there, Dave. Thank you. And this is where the power rankings sort of lock in as we begin to look toward the postseason. They're in a bit of a holding pattern, hoping to take that next leap.
And checking out the Grizzlies, they have been very competitive. Maybe a little up and down, but it looked like they were figuring things out. They need to recapture that energy.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's Tatum, then it's DeRozan, and it's Collins in at the 5. And for the 76ers, Edwards is out there with Green. Then there's Daniel Tice. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's LeVert in at the 2. Greg, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year when you know you're on a championship contending team?
You know, some of that I think depends on the leadership you have in your locker room. Certain guys just keep everybody engaged and motivated. And you know, you've got to break the season down into chapters to help yourself with the motivation, because sometimes that season can be so long and it's hard to stay focused in the present when you start thinking about the postseason.
I agree.
Tatum has no problem mixing it up, guys. Goes after offensive rebounds with real zeal and a great effort to clean up that mess on the glass.
Now, here's Lillard. It's stolen by Rose. Mitchell against LeVert. Goes up the baseline. Mitchell's shot is good.
Great mechanics from Mitchell on that one. You can count on him when he's at that range.
LeVert with it. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And his scoring's going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
And it's Mitchell missing. Well, it was the Memphis Grizzlies winning their last game against Dallas. Here's LeVert. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Pass to LeVert. To the paint. Here's Green. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Boy, LeVert showing you his unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, he loves getting you the ball.
Here's Mitchell. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's LeVert. Now the pass to Lillard. 4 on the shot clock. Over Collins. And the basket by Lillard.
You won't find too many players with a better understanding of the pick and roll than Lillard. He runs that set to a T.
Here's Mitchell. He's coming off a 34-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And, you know, he was getting fouled time and time again and really delivered at the free throw line. Huge contribution there, guys.
Here's Edwards. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And Collins has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Outside DeRozan. Back to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets, and from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Tatum against LeVert. Pass to Green. And here's Tice. Back to Green. Pass to Tice. LeVert from outside. It doesn't go for him. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
Yeah, and they put up a goose egg last year when they played this team twice.
And you look back at those games, just a one-sided affair between them.
DeRozan, that one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Lillard. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
Here's Tatum following the score by Damian Lillard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
During his rookie season, Jason Tatum was Boston's go-to guy in the Eastern Conference Finals. A rare opportunity, and that young fella delivered at a high level.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Good on both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
The 76ers trail by 4. Now here's LeVert. To the wing on the left. Here's Edwards. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on DeRozan.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. Memphis leading. Mitchell outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries again. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And so here is Philadelphia, trailing by 2. Second shot opportunity. Doesn't get it to drop for Collins with some nice deep. Let's go with the 3. And it's Mitchell missing. The 76ers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. The 76ers again can't hit it.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
And, guys, Karis LeVert can do so much while he's on the basketball floor. The problem for LeVert is just staying on the basketball floor.
Yeah, injuries have really slowed him down the last couple of years, Greg, and it's unfortunate because this kid's an outstanding player. He gets it done in every way as a wing scorer. He can make plays, he can defend, he can score the ball. LeVert says he tries to model his game after Penny Hardaway, and if he can stay healthy, I don't think that comparison's too far off.
Philadelphia has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Edwards. A miss that time would have put him up.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this one. Man.
And ball handlers like Mitchell really elevate your offense. It's his precision passing to pass the basketball at the right time. Really a terrific ability.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give an oldie but goodie, and Andre Iguodala, he's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Turner's checked in for Daniel Tice. JaMychal Green comes in for Green. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Karis LeVert. Memphis also making some changes. Aaron Baines comes in for John Collins. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Rose. Dinwiddie kicks to Turner. Pass to Edwards. Unloads. The 76ers with another miss.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
And the foul on Miles Turner. That's his first foul. Satoransky's checked in for Damian Lillard. Memphis also making some changes. Joe Ingles is checked in for Tatum. Rodney Hood subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. And the foul on Miles Turner. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
And Baines kicks to Smart. Clock at 6. Back to Baines. Hood on the wing. Pulls it up. Second chance shot. Shot's good by Baines.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Turner passes to Dinwiddie. Let's go. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Memphis leading by 4. Mitchell outside. And the pass to Smart. Here's Baines. Turner covering. Shot clock at 6. Baines dishes to Mitchell. And he lays it straight in. Mitchell's got 8 points.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's coming off a 19-point game against Milwaukee.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Mitchell. Dinwiddie with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Edwards. The three-pointer no good.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Now here's Smart. 8 points his last outing. Here's Mitchell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
The Grizzlies shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. He's off on the first.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
And he's good on the second. The 76ers trail by 5. Dinwiddie kicks to Green. Dinwiddie outside. To the left wing. Adoransky the pass to Dinwiddie. No good on the 3. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Memphis. Here's Ingles. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Down low, here's Green. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Mitchell against Dinwiddie. Mitchell right side. 2 points. That one goes. Mitchell's got 11.
Well, he's really been on the roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Passes it to Dinwiddie. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first. Over Mitchell. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And he makes that one.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rodney Hood. That's his first foul. And the 76ers call time here. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, I mean, their execution at times was flawless, but they also made some mistakes that ultimately did them in.
And, you know, it's never easy trying to win away from home. They were close, but just needed a little more push at the end.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Damian Lillard.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And let's go real fast to the rookie leaderboard. These are the rookies shooting the highest percentage from the floor this season. The 4th spot held by Anthony Edwards.
He's scoring and finishing at a very high level. I mean, playing within himself offensively and being very discerning with his shot selection.
Yeah, you know, it comes down to efficiency for me. I mean, most young guys get excited, want to prove themselves. But he just calmly goes about his business and really does that at a high level. Very impressed by him.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Memphis leading by 7. Outside, Smart kicks to Mitchell. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Mitchell's got 13 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
46 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Dinwiddie, knocked loose and out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. There's 39 seconds left here in the first quarter. Mitchell against Dinwiddie. Mitchell is double. Outside Hood. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Mitchell against Dinwiddie. The shot. The 76ers again can't hit it. And so it's Memphis holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense has been active and effective. We come back right after this. And before the game, we checked in with Marcus Smart, who told us how his upbringing helped shape his approach to the game.
I'm the youngest of 4 boys. So as anybody who has siblings older, younger, you understand the struggle, especially being the youngest. You know, you always got to fight for what you want.
And no question, Smart is considered one of the toughest guys, Greg, in the NBA.
You have to love his passion, his willingness to sacrifice his body for the team on a nightly basis.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Grizzlies enjoying a nice lead here.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Joe Ingles is out there with Rodney Hood. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Baines in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Philadelphia making a change here. Green's checked in. Collins checked in for Memphis. Rose comes in for Mitchell. Rose against Dinwiddie. From past the arc, Rose gets the bucket. Rose has got the lead up to 14 now for the Grizzlies.
Boy, good to see Rose getting into a nice rhythm and shooting the ball with confidence. That's become a go-to shot for Rose.
LeVert. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
You know, with Miles Turner, a lot of his value, I think, comes on the defensive end. One of the best shot blockers in the league the last couple of years, and has really good mobility. He's got a nice shooting stroke, but defensively is where he makes his greatest impact in my mind.
And Clark, at the moment, you could argue that it's the defense that's the best asset for Turner at this point.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with you, Greg. I think clearly that's his strong suit right now. He's got a terrific shot in terms of mechanics and range. I think you'd like to see him be a little more consistent with his selection and then develop a more reliable low-post go-to move.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Turner. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
And the basket by Ingles.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Pass to LeVert. Six on the shot clock. Back to Lillard. From deep. Here now is Dinwiddie. 6 points for him. The dish to Green. And stolen by Tatum. LeVert against Ingles. They get a hand on it. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. And it's LeVert missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Memphis?
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
And it's Lillard missing, and the Grizzlies leading by 18. Rose finds DeRozan. Outside Tatum. And here's Ingles outside. Bangs on the trifecta. Ingles has got 6 here in this quarter. Great with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan. It helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim. Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
The Grizzlies shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And, I really think the hard work they put in the offseason and so far this year really making a big difference. I mean, they've made a huge improvement in their shooting at the line.
Here's Dinwiddie. 6 points for him. And Philadelphia calls time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. You take a look at the 76ers. They've managed to crawl down to the 9th best record in the conference.
And for Philadelphia, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. A floater, and Lillard with the lay-in. Lillard's got his third basket of the night.
I like when Lillard gets a little tricky with it. Outstanding at measuring the floater and dropping it in.
Dinwiddie against Rose. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Now here's LeVert. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
He's been an absolute non-factor. Zero factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They get the rebound. Tice. And the rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot.
Now Lillard. 6 points for him. Pass to LeVert. The three. The 76ers with another miss.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
The offensive rebound. Tatum no good. Philadelphia has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Beautiful offense. Lillard creates time and again down the floor, whether it be for himself or for his teammates.
Collins kicks to Rose. DeRozan against Dinwiddie. Dismissed. Now the 76ers on the break. Snatched up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And it's that bulldog mentality that Green possesses, just going at defenders and daring them to foul him.
The 76ers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break.
And they've increased their percentage quite a bit since last season, guys.
And the first one drops.
When he keeps his emotions in check, Green is a fantastic leader on the court. He can run a little hot, but there's no doubting his drive, his willingness to do whatever it takes to win.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
DeRozan finds Tatum. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. LeVert inside the line. Misses off the right iron.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
The 76ers trail by 19. It's LeVert on the wing. Here's Green, and the rejection by Collins. Dinwiddie wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. And the basket by DeRozan.
Well, this is a shot DeRozan can make, and I like the fact that he knows his strengths on offense and plays to his strengths.
Tice passes to Lillard. Buries it from three-point range. Lillard's got 9.
And that is textbook perfect, the bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw it.
Rose dishes to Tatum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Clark, no guys like LeBron and Michael Jordan will look for any perceived flaw as a form of motivation. Was that something that you ever did as a player?
You know, Kevin, I really didn't go down that road. Now, had I played long at the NBA level, I had a very short NBA career. Maybe I would have approached it that way. If there was a slight or if there was a player that gave you trouble and you needed to get back at him in some way, sure, you'd be motivated by that, but I don't know if I was hunting for bulletin board material. I sought to be intrinsically or self-motivated from the inside as opposed to looking for outside influences to move me forward.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Green comes in for Green, and it's Edwards in for Dinwiddie. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Rodney Hood check in for Joe Ingles, and it's Mitchell in for Rose. And so Tatum nails them both.
And they've done a better job at the line this quarter. They've got that free throw percentage up to almost 90%.
Lillard scanning the floor. Hood against LeVert. Over Hood, and it's LeVert missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Hood kicks to DeRozan. The pass to Tatum over Green. Tatum no good.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Collins against Edwards. Knocks it loose. Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
And for a point guard, Lillard has some hops. Outstanding at knowing when to use them for the dunk.
Mitchell finds Tatum. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
You know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Edwards can't hit.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep pushing up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Collins against Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Satoransky's checked in for the 76ers. Memphis also making some changes. Aaron Baines comes in for John Collins, and Marcus Smart is subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Lillard with it, 11 points in the game. Here's Edwards. The stupendous finish in traffic.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Tatum. A 14-point game for him in the win against Dallas.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Edwards can't hit. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. Hood with it. Lillard picks him up. And it's Rodney Hood with the 3. Hood's got 7.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Yeah, and the perimeter shots are not really falling at a good clip here. So I think they may have to back out of that a bit and not settle for those jump shots.
Here's Lillard after Rodney Hood was able to get the triple. Edwards. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now, here's Satoransky. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Passes to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Over to the left wing. With his first shot attempt, the shot by Satoransky, no good. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Offensive rebound. Edwards can't hit.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Smart, and the shot is good.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now, here's Satoransky. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table, the willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
As a matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
The first free throw is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And if they stay this hot from the line, there's a good chance they'll hang on to that lead. They're at about 90% for the game.
Pass to Satoransky. Can they get it? Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Grizzlies out in front, opening up a huge gap. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, Draymond, at times in that first half, they got it going in transition. Why were they able to beat you defensively?
I don't think it was so much defensively, it was offensively. You know, we turned the ball over, and you can't defend that. You know, when they get out running, their guards are going to get loose. So we just got to stop turning the ball over offensively, and that'll help our defense a ton.
Yeah, your coach calls them plays of insanity, Draymond, so we'll see if you can adjust that in the second half. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 15 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Kenny, what was your take on Memphis?
That was the half of the super sub for them. A lot of offense coming off the bench, and that's such a luxury to have that kind of firepower available. There were times when the pace picked up when the second unit came into the game, and that's the best part, having a bunch of guys who's ready at the drop of a hat.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
Well, it wasn't a very good half of them on the glass. And as a team, you never want to get pushed around like I push you and Ernie around. That's reason number one. That's why the score is the way it is. Jeez. Push back, man.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We've got LeVert. Green is out there with Daniel Tice. Then there's Edwards. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Lillard after the made shot from John Collins. Pass to LeVert. Here's the floater. Great D that time from Tatum. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Memphis. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
DeMar DeRozan on the wing. Edwards defending. And DeRozan kicks to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer on the way. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's rebounded by Memphis. DeRozan's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Now here's DeRozan. He has 7. Shoots over Lillard. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here is Edwards. Good D by Mitchell.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
DeRozan scanning the floor. He kicks to Rose. And there's the pass to Mitchell. High post shot. Jump shot is good. Mitchell's got 17 now.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Now here's LeVert. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The 76ers with another miss.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
LeVert the pass to Lillard. Misses and the dry spell continues. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And finished off by Collins.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so here is Philadelphia. Tice passes to LeVert. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside DeRozan. It's rebounded by Tice. And for the 76ers, they're shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Offensive rebound. LeVert kicks to Edwards. For 3. The shot, no good. And it's Memphis the other way.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now, here's LeVert. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. To end the drought, it's rebounded by Memphis. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Dinwiddie's checked in for Edwards. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Mitchell against Dinwiddie. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Miles Turner.
The blocks just aren't coming for him nearly as much as they were a few years ago. I think he's lost a little something in terms of that intimidation factor and that ability to change a game with his interior defense, and that's too bad.
Now, here's Green. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Dinwiddie passes to Tice, and Tice throws it down.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Grizzlies.
Outside Collins. He dishes it to Mitchell. It's blocked. They recover it. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it's Rose with the ball for Memphis. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Kicks it to Ingles, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's got 9. It's deflected. Here's Green. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Green's got 6.
And like whenever Green is assertive from there, knows he can score and does just that.
Here's Ingles. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Dinwiddie dishes to Lillard. Passes it to LeVert. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. LeVert's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. DeRozan against LeVert. Back to DeRozan. Outside Collins. Shot clock at 5 to the inside. Banked in off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
The determination that DeRozan brings to scoring in the painted area, really unmatched. He's not going to mess up too many of those chances.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 11. Here's LeVert. Back to Lillard. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Collins has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Ingles. Launches a 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Dinwiddie against Mitchell. Lillard outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
First free throw is good. Some changes for Philadelphia. Green, he's checked in for Draymond Green. And Satoransky subbed in for Levert. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for John Collins. And Smart subbed in for Derrick Rose. Both free throws good from Lillard. Now here's Smart. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Inside, DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
Boy, how about how vertical DeRozan gets? Robs the defense of a chance to contest, and the bench, they are absolutely loving that.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 9 points in the game so far. The shot by Lillard wide open. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Lillard's got 16.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Smart passes to Mitchell. Baines trying to get open, and it's Mitchell missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Lillard. Back to Satoransky. Rebounded by Smart. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Yeah, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis. But Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
2 shots, foul, elbow, 2.
The Grizzlies have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Smart.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Taurean Prince, he's checked in for the 76ers. Hood's checked in for the Grizzlies. So he gets them both. And here is Satoransky. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Satoransky. Just 5 to shoot, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Prince. From deep. Smart against Dinwiddie. Now here's Satoransky. Defense is right there. Smart with the ball. Defended by Dinwiddie. Shoots. Off the left rim and out. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Shoots from 12. They get it again. Shots good by Baines.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Satoransky. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rodney Hood. That'll be his second foul of the game. Tatum, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. To the middle. Here's Satoransky. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rodney Hood.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
For Philadelphia, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. And he knocks down the first one. And Philadelphia making a change here. Edwards is checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
One shot.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Satoransky, the pass to Dinwiddie. On the wing, Turner. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And he makes the first.
Yeah, you know, he's become a solid big man in this league. Miles Turner understands his role and is starring in it and does a really good job, I think, playing to his strengths.
And so he hits both. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Teardrop shot, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
This is something DeRozan does all too well. I mean, presses the issue, forces the issue, and then gets the defense to overcommit.
Oh, take a break. Take a break. Two shots.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
Boy, DeRozan is a treat to watch. This guy is athletic, and he throws down some monster dunks. This dude is sick at the rim.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's got 9. And the wide open shot from Green. The 76ers without a miss. Grizzlies shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Such a wide open look. Hood's got 10 points in the game.
And, you know, that's a veteran play. DeRozan stays open to all possibilities. That's seeing the game in front of you. Excellent find.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Dishes it to Green. Now Edwards. Just on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Satoransky against Hood. Dinwiddie outside. 5 to shoot.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Tatum with it. 14 points for him. Pulls from the top of the key, and it's Memphis with another.
Tatum's got a nice jump shot. When he's in rhythm, you feel like he's going to make it every time he shoots it.
Picked off in midair. And so it's Memphis, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, we've got Tatum. Smith is out there with hook.
Oh my
great
goodness! That was special. An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
Here's Bates Diop. Hart the pass to Green. Back to Hart from deep. And Baines pulls it down. Baines has got 6 rebounds in the game. Smith scanning the floor. Drops in the layup for 2.
Man, that was a really nice interior shot by Smith. For a smaller guy, he's extremely confident when he gets down in the paint.
Now here's Satoransky. Pass to Bates Diop. Here's Hart. And here's Green outside, but they get it back.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
And for Memphis, their shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Tatum, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Another miss by Philadelphia. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Memphis. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Now, here is Smith. Outside Hood, left side Tatum. Shot clock at 6. And Baines kicks to Hood. Over Green. Hood can't get it to go. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That's his first foul. Dennis Smith, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Hey, gets the bucket.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter.
Oh,
what a finish!
My goodness. Yeah, and Smith doing a nice job getting his teammates involved. Terrific at spotting the open man.
Satoransky, the pass to Bates Diop. Satoransky against Smith. Satoransky gets the bucket.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Smith. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Green. Here's Bay. Covered by Smith. It's stolen by Smith.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Smith finds Smith. The pass to Chris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smith in the post. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in.
And how about the timing on the backboards there from Chris? Has the size and quickness to be a problem.
Satoransky, the pass to Hart. Here's Bay. No good. And Memphis the other way now. Smith surveying the D. Jacks up a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Smith's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Philadelphia has gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Passes it to Hart. And the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. That's his first foul. Lillard's checked in for Philadelphia. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
From deep, Green. Grizzlies with the rebound. Smith outside. Smith on the wing. Here's Baines. Lillard with the rebound. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And it's Smith missing. Smith against Lillard. Pass to Hart. Lillard outside. Pass to Bates-Diop. Puts up a 3. That shot missing. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Smith with a wide open look. Memphis the rebound. Here's Baines. Drops it in from 11 feet.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Here's Hart. The 3 ball. Bay, no good. And a wide open look for Hood. Misses the 3. The 76ers shooting a putrid 25% from the field. Poor shot selection all around. Here's Bay. Rebounded by Hood. Hood's got rebound number 5 here tonight. There's the dish to Smith. Back to Hood. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. Smith, no good.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
The pass to Lillard. Knocks down the step-back J.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Here's Hood, following the score by Damian Lillard. Smith for 3. They get it back. Baines. And the dunk by Baines. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Memphis has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. With the teardrop, and it's finished off by Smith as he lays it in. Smith's got 5 points in the quarter.
Smith showing outstanding concentration on these hard shots, even as he's getting hit.
Here's Bay. No good from outside.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Smith against Green. Smith outside.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Here's Lillard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That's foul number 2 for him. So both teams changing it up here. And there's the foul. It's on Quinn Cook. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
It's stolen by Smith.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
Chris kicks to Smith. No good on the triple.
He's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
A guy who spaces the floor, but also willing to attack the rim. Lillard has confounded the defense all night.
Here's Baines following the score by Damian Lillard. And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. Some changes for Memphis. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Hood, and Smith subbed in for Dennis Smith. And here are the Grizzlies now. Here is Cook. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. Philadelphia shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Hart the pass to Lillard. Drills it from outside. Lillard's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And we've seen Lillard hit that shot before. He has no fear when it comes to the deep three.
Passes it to Chris. Here is Cook. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Cook. And so he makes both from the line. Now here's Lillard. Here's Hart. Back to Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Really adept at rolling after setting the screen. Turner, a difficult cover in these pick and rolls.
Smith the pass to Baines. Back to Smith. Some nice passing there by Memphis. pass to Baines. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Lillard's got 5 rebounds tonight. That's tipped. And here's Smith. Pass to Chris. Ingles with the ball. Smith outside. He kicks it to Cook. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Grizzlies.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Jason Tatum.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. And so here is Philadelphia. Down low, here's Prince, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Dennis Smith.
You know, Taurean Prince is not the guy you want to send to the foul line.
And the first one drops.
Been a bit of an odd start for Taurean Prince in his NBA career. After being selected 12th overall in 2016, he was part of a 3-way deal that sent him to the Hawks.
And both free throws good for Prince. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Smith outside. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, we know this team has offensive options, but it looks like there's great confidence defensively now.
Yeah, we have to be. That's what we got to do. If we play defense, we know we can score the basketball whenever we want. We just got to get stopped.
Very impressive, DeMar. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.